Good morning, YouTube. Saturday morning here. I believe it's October 12th. And we've got the Vista out. Since you last seen the Vista plowing, I have invested money in its upkeep. Note the new rubber. Rims have been tanked off, sandblasted, primed, and painted. All new brakes. Front end completely rebuilt. New tie rods. Bushings in the upright knees, I think they're called. All new bushings. Needle bearings where needed. Pins made where they were wore. It has been tuned up. They kept the same plug wires and cap. Everything's been checked. All fluids have been changed and drained. They said there wasn't a problem with the hydraulics, although I don't know why when we finished the fall plow, or last fall, about a year ago this time, when we finished the pasture footage, you can go back and watch that, the Vista plowing. It didn't want to lift the cultimulture. We're going to spread some compost. They say it usually can't be done in these spreaders, but we've taken the apron chain cover out. Compost is real dry, so I'm hopeful. However, this morning we do have dew on the ground, and it might make that traction tire slick. Timothy has greased everything for us, and we're going to go try it now with one scoop, because I don't want to scoop it out by hand if it doesn't work. This is a spreader we picked up. You can't hardly find these anymore, at least here in the central part of the United States. It's all going to the great big machinery, and the companies are doing away with this, so I bought this. It's not perfect, but it works, and it's not in too bad a shape, and we're going to overuse it. So that's where we are. We have all new couplings here. These are couplings that you can hook onto even if your disc or whatever is under pressure. So that's nice. So, new set of skins. I went with Firestone Stat 2s. You can't get the old traction field and road, as everybody knows. I don't know. I am waiting to see how they perform. To me, they look a little rounded. I don't think they're overinflated, but I'll check that out. And we're going to get started here. We've got the compost is down there on the left by the skid steer, right in there. So here we go. Okay, one scoop. The stuff does look pretty fine, so I've got good hopes. Let's see what happens. It appears to be spreading it. Oh yes, appears to be working quite well. If it was soaked with rain or something, I don't think it would work, but this is going to work. It's not spreading it too wide, but it is spreading it, so we'll just drive right along where we need to be. We have a plan. Let's get to work. Come in for a minor adjustment. It appears to be working well, but I want to change the speed of the apron chain here. And see if we can deliver more product faster and it will spread it further. I don't know how it's going to react. I may have to go build new fins. Don't know. I'd like to see those a little taller, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We can do that at a later date if it ends up working. We got the gate wide open because we want to get this stuff spread evenly. We got, about 7 acres to spread, and should work fine. So we're going to change these sprockets here. This should be closer to 1-to-1, which in turn should speed up that chain. This chain is not supposed to do compost, but with the cover out, I think it's going to do just fine. Plus the compost is dry and granulated, as you've seen. So I think that's definitely going to be a plus. Okay, we have sped up the apron chains, working great. We had to air up the application tire that rubs the other tire, and we'll go watch him spread this. Spread some pieces far, but the bulk of it's probably in about a 10-foot spread because it's light and fluffy. He's doing real good. Don't want to get too close. Perfect tractor for it. You're up high in the air. You can look down in the bed of the spreader. Well, it's working wonderful, but we have to go to a family event. It's 10:30 in the morning. The dew was causing some trouble. It always does between this tire and here. Someday I'd like to make this hydraulically driven. So you just pull your lever, orbital motor runs it, and there is no issues. But that's for another day. Vista's working wonderfully. Invested in this thing to go another 20 years. So I'm very satisfied with that investment. We're going to cut out here now and pick up tomorrow afternoon, which is Sunday afternoon, and we'll finish the job. Well guys, we're back at it. Sunday afternoon, and we are going to get started and get this stuff spread. So here we go. Fire up the Vista. A wonderful fall afternoon. Nothing better than that sound right there. Got her wound up. He's been dying to do this. Get back at it. And away we go. It's windy out today. Yes, the smell of the farm. Going even better today because it's drier. Now I need to introduce you to Ruby. This is Ruby, and this is the rowdy crew behind her. That's a miniature heifer. Her mother passed away. She had a really hard labor. On the hottest day of the year, these both calved on the hottest weekend of the year. The bull calf behind her is Rube's calf, but they were born like within 24 hours of each other. So she took to this one after the mother died, and she's doing a great job raising these guys. This one is extremely friendly. The bull calf, he's got his flight instincts. He's got a little bit. But Rube is doing a bang-up job. She didn't like that udder to be milked at first. We had to work on it. But now the calves give her no mercy. She doesn't fill up with milk. And they are doing great. The one is about to be banded and give shots and dehorned. And the other one will be the same. That's Ruby and the rowdy crew. Got a visitor over here. Rube is extremely friendly also. She'll be glad when the frost comes this week and gets rid of these flies. Aren't you, Rube? You've been doing good. You're the head mama cow now. Giving me a few licks. She is my miniature. That's all the taller she's going to get. And she was bred AI, or when her mother was AI. This comes from a bull down in Georgia, I believe it was, called Papa Smurf. We bought some straws. And this is one of my best miniatures. My only miniature now that we had the one pass away. What we have here is composted chicken manure. It's like sawdust. You don't get as much N, P, and K, and don't take me as an expert on this, per ton. I believe the analysis was like 70 pounds of N and so many pounds of N, P, and K per ton, but it was not over 100 pounds. But it's more natural, and it has a lot of the micronutrients, boron, calcium, sulfur, things like that, to feed the pasture. And I would rather put this on and spend a little extra time doing it than buy the man-made fertilizers. I'm not organic, but I think it's going to feed the soil better, and we'll see what the hay yields are next summer. It's been a long time. I've only been putting cow manure out here. Been a long time since putting inputs on here, and it's time to take care of the soil just like we're taking care of the tractors. And the wife wants some in her garden so it can decay all winter long, and her raised beds will produce better. So that's what we're putting on, composted chicken manure, chicken litter, whatever you want to call it. It has really changed since Saturday morning. Came here and it was in a sweat, and now it's all dry, and I was able to put 4 scoops in there. You're not really supposed to be able to spread it with those. We took the middle triangle chain protection cover out, and we are having great success. And the dew is not on the ground like it was Saturday morning, so everything's flowing better, and it's handling it just fine. So that is a plus. My son is enjoying life. You can see how the chain starts. It drags it under and puts it out on those spinners that you've seen in the other videos previous. Hard to see the chain there. Then a chunk just rolls till it heads down in it. The only reason this is working is because it's so dry. If this were to get rain on it, we'd be in trouble. We'd need another kind of spreader. There's the spinners I'm talking about. You can see it meters it out right there. It's not something you want to stand too close behind. We've done a lot of spreading. We spread all of the manure, chicken manure. Then we used the New Holland spreader and spread all the cow manure we'd been saving. So we're fresh out of manure ingredients. We picked up a little bit of lime because we have a field that needs 4 tons to the acre. It's been horse pasture for many years and it's needing lime. We're doing it with this. I did not put the triangle cover over the chain. I'm only putting in 2 scoops at a time. It maybe could handle more, but it's spreading, and what do I want to say? That is, we went and weighed the buckets. It's about 1,150 pounds per scoop. So we're getting like 2,300 pounds in there with 2 scoops. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's working. And nobody wants to come and do small fields with their big fancy equipment. And the weather is with us. The lime is dry. And we're going to finish up spreading today, hopefully. The Vista is performing flawlessly. So happy about that. And we'll bring you along. I didn't videotape going around with the lime, but we got 18,000 pounds of lime spread. Vista is doing wonderfully. There was no need of me going around and around with you guys. Now it's time to wash and put it away. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. And like, share, and subscribe. We'll be using the Vista more and more as time goes on. So, thanks for watching. And we're done spreading for the year. Time to put away the machinery. Fix some tires over there on the New Holland. And get ready to do double crop soybeans. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.